Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. So today we'll be discussing a very important topic. At least it is for the newcomers in the market. Why do they prefer to buy an option every time instead of any stocks, and the problem associated with it? So the first point which comes in anyone's mind, I mean, if you are an option buyer, is that it gives huge amount of returns compared to normal stock or anything. If you see, for example, yesterday Bank Nifty moved from, for example, we'll take the low. It moved from somewhere around for 20,430 to the high of 21,064. At the same time, Nifty option, out of the money option, what happened? The low was around 157 and it made a high of 380. So if you see, it's more than 200% returns. Sorry, more than 100% return. So the money is directly doubled. It's around 150, more than 150% return. So anyone who sees this as a newcomer in the market, he always has an urge to gain money. And anyhow, everyone in market is coming to earn more money. So the understanding is always that if I take an option, I will make a lot of money. Because in ideal state, if I show you, if we see the maximum move in, if you see in Nifty 50 stock, the highest move was Infratel, that was 8% somewhere, and this was VPCL, the least move was somewhere nearby, around minus 0.5%. So for these kind of stocks we cannot trade, and if you see, the money required for them is huge. The major problem, yes, if you see the returns, but the major problem for them is the amount required. For example, if I said 150 rupees, the value of this option, the lot size is 25 for this. If you see, the lot size is 25. So 25 into nearby 150, if you see the calculation, it will be somewhere around. So it's somewhere around 25 into 150. If you see the calculation, you require only amount around 3,750 rupees. But even in this, there are some brokerages or some brokers who give you some amount of margin, and you maybe you get this at 2,000 or 2,500. So this is with very less amount of money, you see the return. If you see, for example, if I say that you are getting someone discount broker, and he has provided you margin for 2,500 rupees if you have invested. If you see, if you, for the same price, if you are removing for 350 also, not 380, you get 8,500. So for example, if he had invested 2,500 rupees, he'll get 8,500. So this is a clear mindset for any option buyer or any new person who is coming to market. He sees an option and he sees the momentum and he starts buying. Okay, the main concern here is, if, for example, people don't know when to buy. If you are new in market, they don't know when to buy or when to sell. Most of them don't know what is candle. Most of them don't know how it will behave. Most of them don't even know this is a call option, or there is something called as put option, or there is out of the money, there is in the money. They don't know anything. Some few just know that there is a number like this and there is a C, and there's a number like this and there is a P. So today, if I buy a C, they'll ask a friend if I can buy a C, or else the friend will tell him buy a C, and then it might go up. So that will be the intention. If you understand the technicality of that option is not known by a person, so he directly goes and buys an option based on understanding of just someone else's understanding. Or second chance is that he will just see if the market is going up. If someone, who is little bit higher level, what he'll see, if market is going up, he will see, okay, there is this time CE goes up, so he'll take up CE and he'll buy it. So chances are that maybe sometimes they make money. For example, what happened here, if we see in general perspective, if I am seeing as a new trader, at this point, if you see Nifty, if you see Nifty part here, what happened? It market started opened and started falling as we had planned. This was the plan which we had done, that market, if it opens high, we will sell aggressively, we'll sell. So this is what happened. It fell. Okay, if you are a new trader, what you will do, if market was falling here, chances are that maybe if you have entered here, well and good. Someone who enters here, he'll take a PE here because market is falling. So let's see what happens to a PE at that period of time. Okay, give me a moment, I'll add. Yes, so this is a P. Okay, so this was the P. For example, I'm taking the same strike price. Sorry, this strike price is different. I'll prefer same strike price. So most of them don't even know the strike price. I will in coming sessions I will also explain them what is a strike price and how it behaves. So that will make everything easier for everyone to understand. So I'll take a strike price now. Okay, so of the same strike price 2100, I'll take it. So what happens, for example, or else what we can do is, I'll take a strike price which was out of the money in that side also. So that will be, I mean, the capital required for that will be less, so people will prefer that in ideal cases. Okay, so we can choose that 9,000 19,800. We'll take 19,800 somewhere option. Yes, so we have this option. If you see here, yes, so this is also nearby 150, so it will be easier for us to analyze. Okay, so what happens at this period of time? What is happening? If you see, at the time when market was falling, at the same time, if you see here, at this period of time, for example, if we'll take the time step 10:15, okay, or else we'll take as 10 o'clock. Okay, 10 o'clock market was falling. Okay, its low for nearby it was 26,000, sorry, 20,600. At the same time, 10 o'clock, if you see it, this price of the option was 155. Okay, now from here market has almost fell, almost not 150, around 70 points. And what this option has done, from here 155 to it has moved to around 170, max to max 170. Okay, but the problem is, people who are entering the market, their intention, as I told, they will think to make double the profit what they have invested. So this from 25, if you see, it has given more maximum. If it has gone to 70 also, it has given around 350 or 400 rupees max, so not more than that. So people will not remove it at this period of time. What happens here then, if the market reverses, it sharply comes down, then what they do, they'll wait again to the next swing, if it will come down. And chances are that it will not. Option buyers, basically option buyers make less money because of this kind of intentions. They have to pay less premium, so they enter in the market, they take an option, they buy an option, so that they pay less premium and they make more money. So with this intention, if they start, the problem is that they end up making losses because they don't understand the technicality of this. So at the same time, now if you see, if you were if just imagine, if you were a trader at this period of time, if you are new, if you had buyed an option at this point somewhere here, I don't think so if you'll buy a C because market is negative, because that is the main intention people have if they are very new. Because the students which I have, even they think in that way only. So if it is negative, the chance of reversing, they don't think about that. They think that if it is negative, I'll go for a P. If it is positive, I'll go for C. So on that basis, I'm choosing like this. So what they do it, for example, if it is going here, if it is going up from this pair around 12 o'clock, the price is 200. So chances are that if you have made these kind of losses multiple times, what you will do next time, you will take 10 points or 20 points and you'll remove it if you're new. And what happens then is, it will go so high that you will regret of not making the money. And because of this kind of regrets, you consistently lose money in market, at least in option buying. Now I will show you how option buying differs from option selling. Or no, I'll keep it for buying this time. I'll make a separate video for option selling. So for example, if I take, you have this a simple level from here, you think market will go up from here. Okay, now just to make you understand how market behaves, if you have a resistance, or if you have some any level, maybe some indicator you are using. So for example, if it is 20,000 level, okay, you think from here market can go up. Okay, and only then if this is crossing, and the chance, when the chances are very high, okay, I'm telling you, when you should buy buy an option, chances are very high to go up, only then you have to buy C or else call option. Okay, why this is preferred like this? Because if it does not go like in a sharp move, or if it did not go in a sharp, very fast move, your C value will not give you a lot of money, because most of them will not buy in the money or at the money. They'll buy out of the money, and that too most of them will buy deep out of the money, that is like 21,000. So here, if it moves 100 points also, maximum you might get is 10 point or 5 points, because of this difference. Okay, so I see, majorly what I prefer is, I don't prefer buying out deep out of the money. If you're buying, buy at the money, or better in the money. So your chances of loss based on understanding will be little less compared to deep out of the money. Deep out of the money, what happens? It will completely make your capital zero. It can go to zero. I'll show you how. So I'll just explain little bit of options now. For example, today if you see, nothing is zero here. If you see, I'll show you the option chain here. Here, any option, if you see, even if it is deep, it has some value. If you see here also at 13,150 also, if you see, there is a value of some around for example 60 paise also. Okay, and here also it is 1 rupees deep. Okay, but the problem is, for example, if market ends at this level only, or else if I say, if market ends at 21,000, it has closed below 21,000, right? So if it closes to below 21,000, maybe even 10 points, then this 300 value will not remain 300. What it will become is, it will become almost zero, or else 0.50 or a 5 paise. It will become nearby 5 paise. So I'll explain you why people lose money on consistent basis. Okay, as a fresher, how they lose money. So if I see market, it does not go like this at a straight point, right? You know that it will form an wave pattern. Okay, so what it will do, it goes like this, it will come down a little bit, goes like this, come down, and then it goes up. Okay, so for example, this was 2000, sorry, yeah, we'll keep it as 2000, this was 2100. Okay, now options, what happens in options is, it, for example, it was at 100 rupees, we'll keep it as 100 rupees, it will go here at 120, it will come down again, it will go up at 150, 150, and then it will again go up. So most of them, what they will do, they will not buy. The chances of catching the low is very less. In market, no one can catch the low or high. So what they do is, they enter somewhere nearby high chances, and this happens mostly with the new traders. They enter somewhere here, and what happens with this sharp downfall? This part, they lose money. They start losing money, and the major concern is, they always have this low capital risk to take. Whoever has some, for example, if you even have 5k, you can trade in option. If you have 10k, you can trade in option. Whereas in futures, if you are having some margin, good broker who gives you margin, it will be somewhere nearby 15k minimum to start. And maybe for different futures, it will somewhere go near till 80 also, 80 or 1 lakh also. But in option buying, it is very minimum. If you see the premium which I showed, even with 2k of capital, you can buy, and profit which you earned is nearby 8.5k, in simple terms, if I see. So this is huge amount of money. So based on that, people come and buy option. Okay, now why you shouldn't buy, or when you should buy call option. I'll tell you why you shouldn't buy any option when you are not very clear. Okay, see, for example, market is at some, for example, this is 20 and this is 30. Okay, so you think market will go here, okay, in just one day, in that day only. Okay, most of them, what happens, yes, one more point I missed to say. What happens, people who buy at 100, it, for example, it goes to 110 and it comes back to 90. Okay, because they have only invested some 2000 rupees, what they'll do, they'll think tomorrow it can go very high, so they'll keep it, and ultimately what it does, it becomes zero. So please do not repeat these kind of mistakes in option buying. Okay, now again we'll come back to when you should buy the option. Okay, for example, it is, for example, market is at 30, you are thinking it will go to 40. And one more major part is, you have to consider the basic major part, that at what rate it will go to this part. If it is something like this and it will go in 4 or 5 days, and you have enough time to give, only then you buy an option. On intraday basis, how usually what people do on intraday basis, on that I'm telling, if, for example, if you are thinking it is at 30 and suddenly it can move to 40, if it crosses 31, or else, okay, 31, only then go and buy an option, because only then that move will give you money, else it will eat all your premium, because people, as I told, they'll enter in between, and if it returns back, it will eat all your money. Got my point? So this option buying part is very simple, but problem is that we all end up losing money because of the bad habit of entering the trade on wrong point, and because we don't have any knowledge when to enter and why to enter. So first thing is, we have to learn what are options and how it moves and what it can give you as a value. Okay, in coming sessions, I will provide you the knowledge about options in as a series. I have an idea to come up with some option series and provide you the knowledge about options. So there you can learn about it. That's it for this video, guys. Thanks a lot. Keep watching my videos. Please do like, subscribe, and share the channel. Let everyone learn and let everyone grow. Thanks a lot.